Hey, tonight, pretty big night. If you want to go on out and have some fun, about 10 o'clock tonight, you can head on out to the railhead at Boulder Station. Brian Mccomas back in town, joining us this morning. We're glad you're back.
It's good to be back, man. I love it here.
You are a little asleep. You're here early.
I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy this morning. Yeah, but no, it's great to be back.
And you got you're going to start your shows again tonight?
Absolutely,
at the railhead?
Yeah, at the railhead, Boulder Station. We usually go on stage somewhere close to 10 o'clock, so we're excited. Looking forward to it.
Tell us about these shows. I mean, you've been coming back and forth for a while now from Nashville. Does this mean you're going to live here now?
You know, we've contemplated that. We really have. We love the area. We really do. We have a good time every time we're here, and but it's not one of those things where we just come to have a good time. It's not a vacation spot for us. We got a lot of friends here. We know the area. There's a lot to do outside of the tourist things to do. We figured that out over time, and so we have contemplated potentially doing it. There's the whole issue of uprooting kids and all that kind of thing, and so we're flipping that coin soon here in the next few months. But nonetheless, yeah, we're going to be starting at about 10 tonight. The show, somebody asked me the other night, is it one of those things where you just play your songs for 4 hours? And that's totally not what it is. We played a couple of my songs, but the bottom line is we just throw a party for 4 hours. We hang out, we interact with audience members. There's contests and giveaways and beer pong. Yep. There you go, exactly.
See, I know Natalie was out there just a couple of weeks ago, so I figured there was a reason that she was out there. Now I find out it's a beer pong.
Yeah, I found out I'm not good at it, but nonetheless, we got it. It's a good time, and we're singing my favorite songs, my favorite covers all night long.
You know every song that you play.
I try to. Yeah, there's a couple we get about the second verse in, and I realize maybe I don't know this one as well as I thought. But there's always somebody to help me.
Knows.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everyone's singing along.
Oh, you mean just in general? People know where we're Gotcha. See, I told you I was asleep. There we go.
You could always do that. Just hold the mic out into the audience, and they'll just take over for you.
Yeah, and that's what you do. Yeah, you act like you're trying to get them involved. The bottom line is you have no idea what the next line is, so you hold it out there to cover for yourself.
Hey, Brian, you got to tell us a little bit about yourself and your love for country music.
Yeah, I love our format. I love everything about it. When I was a kid driving through Nashville on the way to see my grandmother in Georgia, my Mamaw Brown, then I would have my folks wake me up from Arkansas to Georgia, wake me up when we got to Nashville. I mean, it was just one of those places I was always fascinated with, and love the Opry. I've got historic pictures all over my house of the Opry and people getting off the back of literal potato trucks, and because they've driven so far on dirt roads to get to that church at the Ryman. So I've always really appreciated our format, and any way that they've let me be involved, I have, and this is just another way to get to do it.
Do you like to perform or songwrite better?
Oh, wow. I was told there would be no math. I like to songwrite.
Because that's where the money is.
Well, really? That's what I've heard. That's what they keep telling me. No, I like to songwrite because that's where it starts. And then I guess the performance of it is just it's kind of the cherry on top.
Right.
It's the added bonus sometimes that you get to do. But when I moved to Nashville, my heroes were songwriters. Paul Overstreet and Don Slitz, guys like that I was hoping to maybe emulate one day. Bob McDill, guys that had all these big hits that when I opened up a CD case, their names were inside every time I looked for Forever and Ever Amen, or When You Say Nothing at All. Their names kept popping up on these great songs. So I realized the chances of getting to be an artist were about the same as starting for an NBA team or less, so I didn't think that way, but I just got fortunate. I stumbled into it and was blessed enough to get a chance to have an artist career as well.
When you start doing songwriting, are you constantly looking for new ideas and maybe just taking little notes to maybe later on I'll come up with something for it?
Yeah, I mean, with me, I think it's more you got to live a while to write a while. And so I don't actually have writer's block. I just maybe will live 2 or 3 months and observe what's going on around me. It's not that I'm never instantaneously inspired. Sometimes I really am, and I'll hear something that makes me write something down on a napkin at 2 a.m. But more times than not, I'll watch what's going on around me for a while, because music's a soundtrack to life. That's really all it is. And so when you're watching your best friend get his heart broken, or a girlfriend of yours lose her job or something like that, you go, wow, that's life. And so let's write a soundtrack to that. Let's somehow put it down on paper.
I can't believe you'd have to live that long. Taylor Swift's 19. She's already been writing songs like she knows she's been around for 50 years.
Well, and she's great at what she does. I don't know. Our audience is maybe a little different. I don't know.
Maybe.
And tell us about some of the great music, all the great music that you're going to have.
Absolutely. We're playing everything from Don't Rock the Jukebox to Sweet Home Alabama to Brown Eyed Girl to Last Dance with Mary Jane to The Fireman. You're going to hear all of that when you come out and hang out, and some of those will be requests, and some of them will be ones that we requested before we went on stage because we just felt like playing them that night. And then we'll throw one or two of mine in there, and every once in a while somebody will ask for a song that they might know from one of my albums, and the band may not know it, so I'll break down with an acoustic and play a song or two like that. Then we'll jump right back in so people can line dance again. But, yeah, you're right. Line dancing starts at 9. We usually hit the stage at 10.
I had so much fun at your place. It's like it was a big party. It's just big
Thank
room.
you.
And then the bar was to the right, and then right up front next to the stage, there's the beer pong
The
table.
beer pong.
Yeah, and what's funny, the night that I went, is that you were actually on stage talking smack to the girl that was throwing the ping pong into her beer. It was great. It was so much fun.
Well, that's the idea, is just to interact and hang out. We don't want it to feel like a show. If someone comes, they're going to get a show element to it every once in a while. There might be something that they enjoy sitting back and watching, but that's not the point of the evening. The point of the evening is to have a party. That's it, is for 3 or 4 hours out of the night to forget about everything else. Everybody come together like you're hanging out at a big block party or on a deck in somebody's yard, and there just happens to be a band there, and that's us. We just kind of happen to be a ringer band sometimes, because we have a little bit more of a connection to some of these songs, but the idea is for people to come and have a good time, not to have to come and listen to my stuff for 4 hours every Friday. We hope they like a song or two, but I don't. Man, I love Urban or McGraw or those guys. They're great, but I don't know if I could go out and sit and listen to their stuff every Friday night, every single Friday of the year, to their original stuff. I just don't know if I could do that as a fan, and I certainly don't expect people to do that with my stuff when I've got maybe 3 hits compared to those guys' 25 hits,
So the good thing is, for folks who have been out and seen the show, they can come out week after week, and it's never going to be the same show.
It's never the same show. Yeah, we wouldn't do that to people. We care too much about them and too much about music. We don't want it to be the same thing over and over again. We understand that gets too repetitive. The idea is to see how different we can make it every Friday with our set list or with the activities that go on or how many people we can get to show up.
All right, so it's a party. Plan on being there. 10 o'clock tonight is what time Brian Mccomas is going to be hitting the stage. It's the Railhead at Boulder Station. Go on out. Brian, good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
It's good to see you all. Thank you so much.